Good morning, it's me. I am just sitting here. It is May 3rd. I'm having some coffee. I think my coffee has about 4 or 5 points in it. I didn't have any of the no sugar, sugar-free coffee creamer or anything. I just had the regular. And since I'm trying to use up what I have before I buy new stuff, I just decided to go ahead and drink it. I didn't eat my breakfast anyway. I had, I was going to have some avocado and boiled eggs, but the avocado was really gross, and then it made me not want the boiled egg either, so I didn't even eat it. So that's probably going to be my breakfast for right now. I'm about to go to the gym here in just a little bit. As you know, if you watched my video yesterday, I said I made a goal to walk 14 miles this week, which is 2 miles a day till next Tuesday. And I did walk my 2 miles yesterday at the gym. I didn't really want to go to the gym and do it, but I did, which I'm glad, because I got on the scale today and I saw a number that I did not want to see. I weighed in on Tuesday, which my weight was 197, and today I got on the scale just randomly and the scale said 199. And yeah, it's probably right, because yesterday I went to the dollar store to pick up a few things, beach toys for a trip that I'm going to take pretty soon. And I don't know why, I got a bag of sunflower seeds, and I'm kind of like a chipmunk when I don't know. Anyway, I ate the whole darn bag of sunflower seeds. Of course, I opened them and I told myself I was just going to eat a few of them, and I ate them all. So a lot of it is probably water retention, which will come off in the next couple days, but it's just, I don't know. I get so aggravated with myself. I don't know. I wish I just could not. I wish I didn't have to make my own food and make my own food choices. I wish they were just already made for me. But anyway, it's me. I did it. I'm going to own it and move on. So what I wanted to talk about today was, oh, and just to say that I was really glad I went to the gym. It had been maybe a month since I went last. And I don't know why, just getting busy and after work not feeling like going or whatever and just putting it off. Well, I went and I felt so much better afterwards. My mental attitude and everything felt better and everything. But what I wanted to talk to you about was, I had mentioned in one of my other videos about how I don't like to track my food. And I think I'm going to try a new approach, because I think I need to. I noticed yesterday that probably I had already eaten most of my points by noon, even though I wasn't really counting points, but I just noticed. I really want to do Simply Filling, but like I said, I'm trying to eat the food that I have, so I'm going to wait on that for just a few more days before I start it. But one of my bad habits that I have is I'll start a new food journal. So here's a food journal. I have like 2 or 3 of these. Another one that I got at Weight Watchers, food journal. Then I have my regular journal, and then I have what I bought to plan out my meals, and just a lot of things. Probably every diet I've ever started, I buy new notebooks, so I have a lot of them. I do not know what my problem is. I do that. And then like this one that I bought, I started it, let's tell on myself here. I'll find a date in it. 1/9/17. So this was my New Year's resolution one. And I did it for a couple of days. Kind of did good for a few days. And then, I don't know, a couple weeks in, week 6 it says, then I didn't do it every day, but anyway, week 6 I started again, and nothing. That was, the date on that was 3/21/17. So I don't know. I did a few days where I did okay, but I'm not very consistent. I guess that's one of the things that I need to work on. So I wanted to share that. I wonder how many other people do that too. It's really hard. Self-care is hard. It just is. Here's the thing that I got from Weight Watchers I guess a couple of years ago, and I got it out again just to, there's some pretty interesting information in here about just being successful, and I think a past member wrote this book to help you, and it does have some really good good information in it. And let's see if I can find it. There was a spot in it where you could kind of draw a picture of yourself, and I'm not an artist, but I kind of thought it was funny. But it was like, draw a picture of how you see yourself at the beginning of your journey, and that was me at the beginning at the picture, and then this is me later on. And I thought it was kind of funny because for me, those are actually pretty good drawings. It was a step up from the normal stick figures that I would draw. So I thought it was kind of funny and maybe worth just chuckling over. I don't know. So anyway, still hoping to get some comments on some of my videos. I have got some subscribers, but not really any comments, and I'd just like to get some feedback. It's kind of one of my motivations for doing these videos, is just to for the support and to maybe make some new friends and have a different focus than just trying to keep these journals and stuff like that. This gives me motivation to do it. So what I'm going to do today, and I will make a video tomorrow to be accountable, is I'm going to track for one day what I eat. I can't track at work, so I'm going to pre-track. And then, well, it's not that I can't track at work, but I can't take my tracker into work, so I have to pre-track before I go, which might actually be a good thing. I have to work tonight and tomorrow night. I worked, I leave my house at about 3:45. We clock in work at 4:45 p.m. and then we get off at 5:15 if we're lucky. The majority of the time we end up working overtime and we don't get off on time, so my days are long. I guess the I don't know what you call it. There's pros and cons to everything. The pro to the schedule that we have is that we do have every other weekend off, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. So it really looks like on paper we have a lot of time off, but I feel like with the commute and the overtime, that I feel like we work, and that I'm working a lot of overtime that I don't necessarily want to do, or a lot of hours that I don't want. But for right now, I guess it's the best thing. It's a state job, and we have really good retirement. And when you're in your 40s, you know that retirement is something that you start to think about a lot. I wish I would have started to think about it a lot in my 30s, but I didn't. So now I'm trying to make up for it. So I don't know. I have to decide if a good retirement is worth it or not. And I don't know. There's days I think it is, and there's days I just don't know. But anyway, yeah, I'm getting off topic. I'm getting ready to go to the gym to do my little 2-mile workout. I might try to do an extra mile just in case. Maybe tomorrow I don't want to go, or I'm too tired or something. And then I can make up the other hour on the flip side of that the next day if I need to. So if I had to skip tomorrow, then I could. I don't really have any reason that I would need to skip the weekend, because I am actually off this weekend, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and my boyfriend will be working, so he won't be a distraction. So I should not have any excuses. I should be able to get this 14 miles this weekend really easy. So I wonder how everybody else is doing this week. I was wondering about how everybody else weighs. One of the most successful diets that I was ever in, that I ever did, was I cut out all the sugar, all the white stuff out of my diet, all the sugar and everything, and I only weighed myself once a month, and that seemed like it was really good for me. It took that obsession away from the weigh-ins and stuff and the scale. And I was just wondering what everybody else thinks about that. Sometimes I feel like weighing in weekly is kind of hard on my diet, actually, because instead of focusing on the food and the changing the habits, I kind of focus on the number or whatever. I don't know. I wonder what do you think about that? Is that something that you've ever thought about, or anything that has ever come to your mind? I don't know. There's a lot of things to think about some days about this dieting stuff, and I try not to think about it as a diet, but more of taking care of myself, and that's a lot better way of thinking about it, just because really that's what we're doing, is trying to take care of ourselves for a better lifestyle. I'm not really trying to lose weight to look better so much. I want my clothes to fit better, that's for sure. I can't gain weight. I need to go in the opposite direction. So I am going to do it today. I'm going to go walk my mile, and I'm going to track today and keep up with my points, and I'm going to have a better day today. I'm going to have a good night at work, and I will see you guys tomorrow, and hopefully I will have stayed within my 30 points. I will have stayed in my 30 points, because I'm going to do that. That's what I'm going to do today. I'm going to stay within my points. I'm going to do what I'm supposed to do today. No excuses, no reasons. And that's it. I will see you later. Bye.